Well, it's spring rain, a Melbourne kind of October. If you've been to Melbourne, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Today is definitely one of those classic Melbourne spring days. We have grey, gloomy, dark skies. The ground is damp to flooded, and somehow we still call this spring. I did wake up this morning to the sound of rain against the window, and as I exited my slumber, I did think it was winter again. I sleep on a northwest corner of the bedroom, so I have a window on each side of my bed, and both windows were rattling, and rain was pelting down. I really knew it was October, but part of me still thought it was midwinter. The air is softer now. The rain smells different to winter. It's a little bit warmer rain, but that won't last. I thought I'd bring the camera out anyway, because really, honestly, the city looks best when it's wet. I love how quiet Melbourne gets when it rains, but the rain doesn't get quiet. The downpipes don't get quiet. Just the people, busy trying to keep themselves dry. Footpaths start to glisten, and even our lovely graffiti walls start to look freshly painted as all the elm tree dust is washed away. You can hear every sound more clearly. Shoes on the pavement, distant tram bells, and if you're close enough to the windows you can hear the coffee machines humming inside. It's funny, people always say Melbourne has 4 seasons in a day, but today it feels just like it's chosen one mood, one season, and it's sticking with it. It's definitely a wet spring day. Hey, but I kind of like that. Who doesn't like a bit of rain for a bit of photography and a bit of videos? Alright, I've ducked under many awnings in this laneway. It's the only way I'm keeping this camera dry. I'm not warm. I'm not soaked. I'm dry. Kinda dry. I'm standing outside a little cafe. You can definitely smell the cinnamon, and you can see wet coats drying on the hooks inside. There's something about sitting by fog windows. People sit there, they watch us walk by. It's like the whole city has just slowed down. They're all thinking a bit, but it's slowed down. This is my favourite moment. Definitely my favourite moment to film. There's nothing much happening, but everything feels alive. Everybody's rushing, everybody's starting. There's rain falling in every direction. Downpipes are leaking out of the roof. It's feeling a bit like the Wild West. But it's Degraves Street, a Mediterranean designed alleyway of cafes. And it's feeling like you're in the Mediterranean in the middle of winter right now. Rain will finally ease up, and then it'll come back. And then it'll ease up, then it'll come back. That's how we deal with these seasons. You can almost feel the city exhaling when it gets that chance, but then the storm comes back with a crack of lightning. Thunder rolls overhead. It's like the city's just woke up again. It's had a few hot days, a few warm days, started to get its mood in for summer, but winter's come back to remind it that it's not quite finished yet. The air after rain does always feel cleaner, no matter what city you live in. Rain has a way of removing smog, pollution, and reminding us just how clean nature is. Or maybe it's the eucalyptus, the Dutch elms, or the London plane trees. Either way, something is giving us a bit of relief with this rain. I swear, Melbourne after rain really has its own kind of magic. Now I could have headed down to the river. The Yarra River is pumping with this kind of weather. You can really smell spring down there. It does try and break through. The riverbanks are grassy and they're wet. Wattle trees are in flower and they're perfumed. You get a lot of faint sweet smells down there from the various plants, and you still get the coffee smell, so you know you're in Melbourne. The sky's still grey. There's not much of a glow to it. There'll be a kind of light soon that'll try and make everything feel a bit cinematic as day moves into night. But I'm filming this at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, not at 8 o'clock sunset, yet it seems as dark as night. But sometimes I think this is why I like doing filming. This is why I like videography. And this is why I like days like this. It keeps this 52-year-old feeling young. I'm never about capturing perfect shots or perfect videos. I'm not about getting candid moments where people are making mistakes. I'm just out to capture the Melbourne life, what's going on in the world around me, and how we're all dealing with this modern day futuristic city that somehow still feels like it's stuck in the 1950s. I'll head home soon, and as always I'll take the long way home. It's the way you capture more things. But I'll finish this video while I'm staying here. I'll talk a little bit more. It's always nice to stay in one spot when it's raining, and the city is definitely looking cleaner right now. Melbourne gets a reset button every time the clouds roll through, and today they're rolling through. I used to think as a kid growing up in Melbourne that rainy days were wasted days. We're the latchy kids. Our parents went to work, we came home, and we played outside till our parents came home. There was no Xbox or PlayStation or television streaming services to watch in the 1970s and 80s. We had our imagination and we had our friends. The streets were safer back then. But these days, well, rainy days aren't wasted days. They're just slower days. I still don't retreat inside to the Xbox or the streaming services. I grab those cameras and I get outside and I try and capture moments. But I'm not in a rush. The slower the better. It's how this body likes to work. I'm not meant for doing much. The weather's perfect for noticing things. But hey, when it's fine and sunny we do rush a lot. We often rush past things. But when it's raining, we're sheltering and admiring what's around us. So, that's my day. Sunday, a spring day in Melbourne. It's a grey October day. It's almost November. Somehow, today did feel full of colour. That little Degraves Street has got a lot of vibrance to it. So thank you for walking with me, or sheltering I should say. Here's to spring rain, slow afternoon walks, and cities that shine even when the sun doesn't shine. Meanwhile, people, stay safe, chat to your family and friends, enjoy whatever season it is in your part of the world, and until next time, ciao.